Hello, and welcome to this presentation on a reduced course load, otherwise known as an RCL. My name is Jamie Surnich, and I am the International Student and Scholar Advisor in the International Programs and Services Department at Michigan Tech. As an international student, you do have enrollment requirements that you need to abide by in order to maintain your immigration status. Full-time enrollment during the fall and spring semesters is required no matter what your status or financial situation is. Supported students, however, also have enrollment requirements for the summer semester due to the fact that they are receiving a stipend as well as tuition coverage. For your specific enrollment requirements, be sure that you are in contact with the graduate school if you are a supported student to ensure that you are maintaining their requirements. So what are the enrollment requirements for you as an international student? If you are a graduate student, full-time enrollment is considered at 9 credits. And if you are an undergraduate student, your requirement is 12 credits. If you have a situation where less than full-time requirement is needed for you, you must have this approved by our department, IPS, as well as your academic advisor, and potentially the graduate school as well. Graduate students that are supported, which again means that your tuition is covered and you are also receiving a stipend, are not eligible for reduced course load because you must maintain full-time enrollment during each semester. If you are a J1 visa holder, you are also not eligible for reduced course load and you must maintain full-time requirements. Moving into some different types of reduced course load, the first one being the academic difficulty reduced course load. This reduced course load is only offered to those students that are in their first semester at Michigan Tech. There are many reasons in which an academic difficulty RCL can be processed. The first being lack of familiarity with United States teaching methods, difficulty with the English language, especially reading requirements, is an option. However, since Michigan Tech requires English proficiency, this reduced course load is a lot harder to be authorized. And finally, improper course level placement. We know that a lot of universities, especially ones that are in other countries, may have a different course level degree audit. And so with that being said, when some students come to Michigan Tech, they may find that they don't have the proper prerequisites to be in the courses at Michigan Tech. So a reduced course load can also be offered for this reason. If you do need an academic difficulty reduced course load, you will only have until the 5th week of classes to request this reduced course load. Requests that are put in after the 5th week of classes will not be authorized, and you must continue to maintain your full-time enrollment. In order to request this reduced course load, you must have the academic advisor approval form signed by your advisor, as well as the information about yourself filled out. And also, your academic advisor will need to provide a letter to us that indicates that you are eligible for this academic difficulty reduced course load based on their evaluation. Once you have these documents, they will be submitted into our reduced course load Google form, which is found on the IPS website. A medical reduced course load is granted to students that have a serious medical condition that restrict their ability to attend classes and pursue a full-time course of study. Medical reduced course loads are available for maximum period of 1 year. And since this is pertaining to serious medical conditions and diagnoses, this does allow you to not enroll in any credits. So if you are processed for a medical reduced course load, there's the possibility that you do not need to enroll in that semester. Otherwise, you can add any amount of credits under full-time. For this reduced course load, again, you will need to submit the academic advisor approval form for your advisor to sign off on. And the difference here is that you will also need a letter from a United States licensed physician or health practitioner indicating the condition that you have and or the diagnosis. Since reduced course loads are approved on a semesterly basis, we will need a new document from this physician every semester that you apply for the reduced course load. So be sure that you get that ahead of time. And again, these documents will then be uploaded into our reduced course load Google form. The most common type of reduced course load that we see with our international students are for those that are in their last semester and they have less than the required full-time amount to complete their degree requirements. For example, a lot of our graduate students end up only having one course left, which is 3 credits, and obviously they will need to be enrolled in 9, so they normally apply for this reduced course load to complete their course of study. So again, you will have your academic advisor fill out the approval form, and this will be uploaded into our Google form. In the instance that you do not pass these courses in your last semester, and you will need a program extension to extend your I-20 and another reduced course load, this will be a red flag on your record by the government. It is rare to get a second reduced course load, and so you should be sure that you pay careful attention to your courses in this last semester to avoid needing a program extension and not being able to graduate. Occasionally, students will decide that they want to do concurrent enrollment, and so with that being said, they will need a reduced course load along with that. Concurrent enrollment is a situation where you are enrolled in Michigan Tech, but you are deciding to take one or more courses at another college or university. The intent of this is to transfer these credits back to Michigan Tech. When you are doing concurrent enrollment, although you will not be full-time at Michigan Tech, your credit total between universities must still reach that full-time requirement, which is again 9 credits for graduate students and 12 credits for undergraduate students. There are more required documents that you will need for this concurrent enrollment. The first thing will be a copy of your current Michigan Tech enrollment record. This can be received by the registrar's office. You will need to attach a copy of your registration at the other university. So this will include your acceptance letter as well as what courses you will be in. You will need to submit your proof of payment that you have paid for your courses at the other university, and that ensures that you are enrolled. You will also need a letter from your academic advisor at Michigan Tech showing that they approve the transfer courses and are allowing you to take courses at another university. And then, like all other reduced course loads, you will again need to have that academic advisor approval form signed. All of these will also be attached in our Google form. Although this is not a reduced course load, semester off is another thing that is important to note. Summer semester is considered as a break for most students, so students do not need to be enrolled during the summer semester, except for the exception of, again, supported students that must require full-time enrollment during their whole degree program. If a student wishes to take off the entirety of a fall or spring semester, they would need to apply for a semester off. In order to be eligible for a semester off, you need to stay enrolled full-time for the 2 previous consecutive semesters. For example, if you are applying for a semester off in the spring semester, you would need to be enrolled full-time in the fall and summer previous semesters in order to be eligible. Again, you would need to require an approval form from your academic advisor where they indicate that they approve that you are taking a semester off. And then we also have a semester off request Google form on our webpage that you can fill out to request this semester off. If your request is accepted and approved, or if we need additional information regarding your request, we will send you an email letting you know what your situation is for this. Please note that there are a lot of risks with taking a semester off pertaining to your CPT or OPT eligibility, so it would be a good idea to read through our semester off request webpage before submitting a request. That is all of the information that we have pertaining to reduced course loads, as well as the semester off authorization. If you do have any additional questions, you can always visit our website, which is linked on this page, or you can always reach out to us via email or phone number, whichever is most convenient for you, to let us know if you have any questions. Thank you and have a great day.